How come nobody was gonna tell me that you can break your mans? Yeah, it can break. That's actually a thing. This is my first meal of the day. I just spent the last 6 hours in the emergency room watching ER nurse tend to my man's broken. Yeah. My man got back into town last night from a business trip. He was gone for a week, okay? I was a tad bit deprived, if you get what I'm saying. So I took it upon myself to plan this little fun little date night, okay? Make it a little extra extravagant. Went out and got some like fancy bottles of wine, whatever. Made a dinner. I don't even cook. And this is like not abnormal that we do like freaky shit when he comes back into town from a business trip, but like all last week I was like dealing with something, so like we weren't very like, you know, intimate. So like I said, I was a little deprived, and the second he got home, like I had this whole fucking house set up like a scene from 50 Shades of Grey, okay? I was a feral fucking cat. For this man, I wanted to pounce the second he walked through that door. He texted me and he said, "You better be waiting upstairs in that bed for me." Literally as soon as his plane landed. We live like 5 seconds from the airport. Honey, what the fuck? You don't have to ask me twice. I've already taken my spicy cube 45 minutes ago, okay? I'm salivating. I got you one ready too, so hurry the fuck up. I failed to mention to him that I actually ate 2 instead of 1, and you don't need 2. You need 1. 1 is enough to make you freaky, okay? And we had bedpost on our bed. And, you know, just future reference, just don't treat your bedpost like they're like a stripper pole and, you know, you try to climb to the top and just kind of like skydive straight down on your mans. Yeah, because that shit don't work. I heard a snap. Yeah, a literal like in half kind of snap, like a bone. And if you don't know, this is actually a thing. There is no bone in one of those, no. But there is such thing as it's called a penile fracture. I don't know. Yeah, you can Google it. I'm not gonna get into all that. I'm just not gonna have people say, "You can't do that." Yeah, you can. I've never seen him in more excruciating pain, and I feel so bad because I really don't know whose fault it is at this point. It doesn't even matter, okay? As soon as that happened, I had to carry this grown-ass man to the car, throw him in the car, and immediately drive him to the ER. Also, I feel so bad because at that time I wasn't even thinking about his pain or like what's going on with him. I was more concerned with what the fucking nurses and the doctors and the ER and the triage and the people were gonna think about us. Like, how do you walk into an ER and say, "Hey, I broke my man's I mean, you know? Thank God the nurse that took us back had the personality of an absolute rock, because I was trying to make funny conversation and be like, "Oh, you know, this is so embarrassing. I'm sure you guys, like, don't see this often." She's like, no, we don't. There you go. There's your fun fact for the day. You can break one. You're welcome.